Paul, thanks very much for spending some time with us this morning at Mortgage Business Expo. I have a few questions for you, and I'd like to kick off with the launch of Foundation Home Loans earlier this year. How have you found that?
The reaction's been fantastic. Since we launched, we've had so many positive comments from the intermediary marketplace. The sector of the market that we've launched into, there was quite a big gap that we feel that we've filled, and the broker market have been very, very positive and receptive to us.
What's the reaction been to Foundation from brokers and distributors around the market?
Foundation Home Loans is a niche buy-to-let lender, and we have several niche criteria areas that are very positive, we believe. We have no minimum income, no minimum time of employment or self-employment, so somebody could have gone self-employed yesterday and still fit our criteria. We have no minimum size for studio flats. We have a first-time landlords product. We also look at non-owner occupiers. So there are several areas of the buy-to-let market where Foundation Home Loans could offer finance and funding where perhaps other mainstream lenders wouldn't be able to.
And have brokers reacted well to the offering that you've put into the marketplace?
Brokers have reacted very well to our offering. We did a lot of research before we launched. We also have a book of approximately 70,000 buy-to-let loans, or data of 70,000 buy-to-let loans that our previous incumbent originated. And we analysed that data and we looked and said, where in the marketplace could we benefit intermediaries and clients that were looking for sectors that the mass market wasn't servicing and supplying. So it's been very, very good.
How do you see the buy-to-let market performing over the next 12 months?
Well, it's been very interesting, especially since the Chancellor's budget statement, how buy-to-let is going to evolve. I think that limited company buy-to-let loans, I'd be amazed if everybody didn't offer a limited company buy-to-let loan in the next 12 months. So I think that's going to be very interesting, how that evolves. I also think that there's been a lot of scaremongering in respect of buy-to-let because of the Chancellor's statement. I think that there's been an underestimation of how people invest in buy-to-let, and the whole industry has been talking about the income that's evolved from buy-to-let as opposed to also capital value. And I think that I feel that more people really look at capital value as well as the income that they derive from their buy-to-let, instead of just that income itself. So I think that the market will steadily increase and go upwards. There's also still a huge demand for buy-to-let, especially in the area of people looking to get onto the housing ladder. So I was talking to a colleague in the industry just yesterday whose property is in Horsham, and one-bedroom flats are £190,000, and how a first-time buyer can raise a deposit to get on the ladder in that part of the world is increasingly difficult. So they need to find property, and that will be taken up by the buy-to-let landlords and buy-to-let space. So I think there's been a lot of scaremongering, but I do believe that the market will steadily increase over the next 12 months. But as I say, it will evolve. The new lenders that are already into the market this year, other new lenders that are looking to come into the market next year as well. So the market will get even more competitive and will evolve even more. So I think it'll be very, very positive and very strong moving forwards.
And how do you plan to develop Foundation's offering in the market to stay competitive?
We have lots of very exciting developments in respect of our criteria. It's an open secret at the moment that we'll be launching a limited company product very, very shortly. We'll also be launching other innovative products in the run-up to the end of the year that will enable more customers to use Foundation and Foundation to be able to service more people, more buy-to-let landlords, more brokers will be able to service more of their customers using one of our loans. So we've got lots of innovations underway. We've also invested quite heavily in our tech, in our tech offering. So it's the whole piece really. I think you can encompass the new business with the market. So one thing is getting the name out there. Who are Foundation? What do they do? What are their niches? That's one area. And then how easy is it to use Foundation? So, okay, I can see that I can, as a broker, more customers can use Foundation. So that's really great. So how easy is it for me to be able to use Foundation moving forwards? So there are, it's a whole sort of holistic piece that we're working on to make sure that we're a very, very strong and major player in the next 12, 24 months.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
It's a real pleasure.